Hello again. Welcome to Mystic Moons. We're going to be continuing our weekly investigation of who is watching you. Oh, I feel the energy of a couple of people watching me, very distasteful people personally. People who I've had very firm endings with or am attempting to create firm endings with, and they have some sort of weird fantasies in their head. And unfortunately, I have a block in my mental energy about it, but I feel it. Oh, I do not like it. I felt it really strongly from Thursday on, too. So I decided, let me go and diffuse the energy, the own personal energy that I feel. And let's go and tap into each collective. Each collective, let's go and see who is watching you, who should you be aware of, if anyone you should be aware of. I will also open it up to the floor. This one, if anyone wants to donate, send some donations my way. Won't it be fun to go and see who's watching you? Invite me with a donation. A donation at least to go and buy a bag of chips. That's $8 over here. You know, I'm in New York where we have everything is expensive. And then on top of that, we have state tax, county tax, city and town tax. Yeah, we have lots of taxes. Anyway, yes, if you want me to go and check out who is watching you, go right ahead. All right. So, yeah, definitely. If anybody would like to donate for a reading of who is watching you, it can be even a short one, a one-card pull. I am open to that because I, as I said, am seeking to diffuse what I am feeling with some other people's energy. But we'll start first with the collective. Now, I see this being it could be your zodiac sun, your zodiac Venus, no, excuse me, your zodiac sun, your zodiac moon, your rising. And I mean, if it's a love energy, the Venus and seventh house energies definitely could play, but I see it more as also think about where your 12th or their 12th, if you think you know who it's referring to. Think about 12th and 8th house energies, okay? So consider that. My name is Mystic Moons. Isn't that what it said when you clicked on the video? Now, let's see, who will we start with? Who is watching who? As I said, I want to dive into some other energy. We'll go with fire. Let's go with Aries. And then we'll move to Sagittarius since we have 3 of Wands, 10 of Wands. Aries. Who is watching you? Let's go and see Aries. Who? Now, the energy of watching isn't quite stalking, but it isn't exactly transparent either, right? Let's see. Who's watching Aries? Someone who has something to say to you, Aries. Someone who's planning on saying something to you, Aries. That person could look for a public forum, a little bit of a public spectacle, Aries. This person who's watching you, this person who plans to definitely engage you, but they want to engage you, Aries, with a little bit of, what should I call it? Fanfare, theater, extra eyes. They want an audience, Aries. Also, too, Aries, this person who is watching you Well, they want to make a point to you in front of others. Find out more. So, Page of Swords. Page of Swords is clarified by Page of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. Someone is in competition with you, Aries. That's who is watching you. Aries, this person could be very close to you in either work or school. I mean, it could kind of be family or friendship, but it feels like there's actually monetary gains to be had about you or in competition or connected or around you. That's who's watching you. This person is in competition with you, Aries. You make this person feel small, Aries. Aries, I wonder if this person either is offering you friendship or deals with you in a friendly manner, or Aries, if maybe they made some overtures to be friendly to you, like maybe, hey, would you like to go and eat lunch together or grab some food after lunch or drinks or whatever they say. But I wonder if they made some sort of friendly overtures to you and maybe you were just too busy and maybe you just weren't interested and you just kind of were there like, no thanks, I got plans. So I do wonder, Aries, if either you snubbed this person in some way that they are that irks them every time they see you, the fact, oh, Aries refused me. Or Aries, I wonder if this person is seemingly friendly and chipper and engaging to you. Hey, what are you doing? What are you up to? Good morning, good afternoon, see you later, have a good night. Lunch was good, weekend was good, stuff like that. Family good, whatever, right? Shoes look nice, whatever, right? Whatever. This person is like the person who, when anything new happening, blah, 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 blah. This person is either one or the other. I'm not going to clarify because they have the other signs to go to. Seven of Pentacles with Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this person, Aries, looks like workplace. There's a gain to be had. And the way that they see it, Aries, you are kind of in the running over them. The person who's watching you, Aries, is definitely in competition with you. As I said, it's either one or the other with that energy, especially with this bottom of the deck energy of Sun, Eight of Cups, and Devil. What's that underneath? Yeah. Person is in competition with you in some way. Person identifies with you too. Let me say, Aries, they identify and they compete with you in some way. Either you did refuse their friendship, or Aries, this person, it pretends to be friendly and chipper. And if you didn't refuse this person, Aries, this person is in your face as a friendly person. I don't think they would appear to necessarily be confrontational, to be like, I'm on your side. That kind of energy. It's either one or the other. But this person is watching you, Aries, and this person plans to, I don't know, they plan to do something in front of others to go and give themselves a leg up at your expense. They're waiting for the opportunity, Aries. Someone is in competition, and it feels like they're in competition over the workplace. There's influence there. Hello, Laura. Nice to see you. Now, we'll go on to the next sign. Since we're on fire, we're going to check out Sagittarius. Sagittarius, who is watching you? Who is necessary for you to know? Who's watching you, Sagittarius? I have Strength. Sagittarius, someone who is gathering the courage, the backbone to come in front of you, Sagittarius. Someone wants to see you, Sagittarius. Someone is trying their hardest to plan out how to see you, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I almost wonder in this energy, are they in contact with you? They could be in sporadic contact with you. Because this energy is firm. It's distant. It's not that close, but it's not too far. It's not letting you get away any further. That's what I get from Strength and 3 of Wands and that Lovers underneath. Not letting you get away any further. I do wonder if this person sends sporadic. They send some sort of communication that I don't really see a Sagittarius, the person who's watching you, allowing your relationship to deteriorate any more than perhaps it already has. I'm curious, because I got to fold all these back now. So we're going to find out more with Strength. So Strength is clarified by 5. So much Leo energy, Sagittarius. Do you have strong Leo placements? Do you perhaps have Leo in your Mars, maybe? If not Venus. Sagittarius, someone has strong Leo placements for this to come up. If it's not in a notable place, like the personal planets or something, I wonder like Mars, if not Venus in this energy. Someone has a Leo. They have a Leo somewhere. Let's see what else we have. 4 of Pentacles. These are 2. I'm going to take 1. The Star. Well, if you ask me, the Star is kind of 4 Swords energy. Anyway, nothing really much happens with the Star. It's all like the hopes and plans, which a 4 Swords is kind of a more subdued and muted version of a 4 Swords. Right? Anyway, so Strength. Strength clarified by 5 of Swords, 4 Pentacles, and the Star. Sagittarius, a person who's watching you. Well, I have Capricorn. Maybe I should have said that for the other signs. Sorry. But I have strong, well, not really strong. I have Sagittarius. I mean, it needs to be not Sagittarius. I have Leo, Capricorn, and Aquarius. And Sagittarius, more importantly, I have somebody who is gathering the strength to come and see you. What is holding them back, Sagittarius? Well, first of all, confidence. Confidence is holding them back. In fact, Sagittarius, this person is watching you too. Very, very obviously, they are watching you. They're watching you like television, Sagittarius. Also, too, Sagittarius, you have a mutual network of contacts. They are getting lots of information about you, Sagittarius, from different ways. They watch you like TV, Sagittarius. Do they binge watch you like Netflix? I don't know. But they watch you like TV. There was something else I wanted to say here. What was it? Sagittarius, I think too, something about the way you move or the information about you is giving this person a lot of hope. I think Sagittarius, they think that you have not committed or made any serious moves towards anybody or anything or any big life changes that they can tell. In other words, Sagittarius, it's like you're still like a pie crust, Sagittarius. You're like a pie crust, and what kind of filling goes in there is still up for grabs. Will it be a cherry pie? Will it be a pumpkin pie? Will it be a apple pie? Will it be a blueberry pie? They say, well, it could be a meat pie. Kinda. but the energy is there. Basically, they still are seeing you as available, that you haven't committed or tied down or something with other people seriously, or another person in general, one or the other. They see you as available. Okay. Did I do Aries? I don't think so. No, I did do Aries. Did I? I did. Yes, I did Aries. I did Sagittarius. Now I have Leo. I got confused seeing that strong Leo energy for Sagittarius. So, Leo. Who is watching Leo? See Leo. Oh, what doldrum energy, Leo. Also, too, Leo, may I say, what lazy energy this is. This is very doldrumish, a tad gray, a tad not even depressing. It's like deflated. Deflated, and what was that other one? Oh, yeah, lazy. All the initiative to do anything right now is all out of this person. This person is a shell. This person is hurt, Leo. This person is hurt. This person is lazy, Leo. This person, Leo, expects, I don't know. They expect something from you, Leo. Maybe it was all in their head, Leo. Could be all in their head, this person that's watching you. This deflated person. I don't think their bubble is burst per se, Leo, but I have some weird energy around for this person. Weird. Let's find out more. Four of Swords. Oh, if I didn't call that out, that was Gemini, Pisces. Well, I'm just going to go and say Pisces and Libra, okay? Because that hangman energy is strong. Oops, that fell out. I guess we're going to take it. Three of Wands, Leo. Leo. Leo, I have Four of Swords clarified by a Three of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. I do have, Leo, someone who is deflated. And I do also, Leo, have someone who wishes with a whole lot of useless hope that you would, I don't know, contact them, knock on their door, take initiative. They want you to move, but Leo, they also know that no way would you look in their direction or deal with them. So, Leo, what I have is someone who's watching you. They're seeing, Leo, what it is you like, how you spend your time, Leo. This person, Leo, is studying you. Leo, this person who's watching you, they're studying you. And let me say, in this energy, they're going to continue to study you, Leo, for a good amount of time. This person is not coming forward anytime soon. And let me say to Leo, this person that's watching you, this person could be around you. They could be, but I don't think that they would reveal. I don't think they'd say anything. Would they act suspicious? I have a lot of like watching, thinking, and planning. I don't know. Ultimately, Leo, if you think about it and if you look around outside of your own business, you probably notice lots of people, right, watching. I think we all would. But we have our own lives to live. When we go outside, we're doing our own thing. I mean, why would we necessarily be scoping out the field outside of making sure that there are no freaks around us? And then, of course, there are more freaks around us. But anyway, that's beside the point. Yeah, but this is what I have, Leo. I have somebody who's just going to be watching you for a while. They already have been watching you. Leo, I don't think, sorry, I don't think this person catches your attention. I don't think this person is quite worthy, Leo, of catching your attention too. You have a weird person watching you. And while I feel like this person is not going to approach anytime soon, doesn't mean the person is out, right? They're still deliberating, they're vacillating back and forth. But Leo, I do think you are highly out of this person's class or level, whatever you want to call it. And Leo, well, I think they know it. But they're watching you really intensely. A little creepy. Anyway, I'll go on to the next element. Shall we go on to Earth? I have Taurus. Shall we go on to Earth signs? We'll start off with Taurus. Taurus. In fact, let me go and put the Tingshas because that person watching Leo is like kind of weird. Let's go and clear that air. Oh, and Leo, let me say too, with that person watching you like that, at least I would like consider making some of your accounts private and stuff like that. Just because if you feel like, just think about it. Do you feel, Leo, something you would not be thrilled with watching it? Because that's what I feel this person is. Someone who you would not like. But if you feel like there's like some weird, creepy energy around you, Leo, just, I don't know, go and like make yourself private, like super private for a month at least. Make yourself private for a month. Just go dark to the public. Because that person is feeding off of you. And if you don't give them anything to feed off of, then you're going to break their schedule, their habit. The person's weird, Leo. All right. Go on to Taurus. Who is watching? Watching. Taurus. Taurus, I put on this radio station in the back. And it's a classical music station. And it's a public radio station. And they gypped me, Taurus. In the mornings, there's classical music, but the moment the afternoons happen or the evenings, then they have a bunch of high schoolers reading out the evening news, and they read it out odd, but okay. And then they put on rock music, like everything from the 1960s to like ska, punk, screamo things. And then they go and they put on rap with all the dirty lyrics. I am so disappointed that the one station I found that has no static, because where I am, I'm up in the mountains and there's static everywhere. There's no reception. The one station I found that I thought I could leave on kills my ears. Like I might as well go back to listening to the popular iHeart radio stations for that matter. Anyway, that I had 24-hour classical music. Irritating. Anyway, Ace of Swords. Who is watching Taurus? Ace of Swords. Someone who's making a decision about you, made a decision about you, Taurus. Taurus. Someone who thinks they know you. They think they know you, Taurus. That's who's watching you. Let's find out more. 8 of Pentacles. Hermit. Well, is it an air or an earth sign, Taurus? I have Virgo, and I have Gemini, and I have Libra. Taurus, a person who's watching you thinks they know you. Maybe Taurus, they know you from work, or maybe Taurus, you just have a really long and complicated history with this person. In this energy, I have to say, Ace of Swords, it isn't quite a cycle that keeps on repeating, like someone who maybe you break off a contact with, and then maybe they come back. Maybe you had some slow periods or not some particularly interactive periods with this person, but I don't think, Taurus, you ever had an actual finite ending previously with this person up until now. There is a definite end, Taurus, but I do feel like this person, you could have worked with this person, or you and this person in your relationship had a lot of history. Like a maze type history. Maybe you, Taurus, you started off with this person and you thought, oh, we're going to have this type of relationship, and the relationship goes all over the place. And maybe you had to, too, Taurus, in this energy, recreate and redraw boundaries. And maybe evolve and change the description of what your relationship was or how to define it. Some sort of energy like that in here, Taurus. But anyway, there definitely was an ending. And it appears to have sucked a lot. And this person knows it, Taurus. They know that they burned a bridge with you, Taurus. Also, too, that Five of Pentacles looks really, really suspicious, Taurus. It's like, Taurus, this person could have helped you, or at least could have been there for you in some way, Taurus, at some point, and they were just off doing their own thing, Taurus, off doing their own, oh, my things, my things, my things. And Taurus, that was it. He said, okay, then forget it. Well, Taurus, this person is watching you, and this person is planning on a comeback, despite the fact that, Taurus, I kind of feel they bailed in a really big, lousy way. In an unnecessary way, too. Like, this person they could have done something, could have at least listened. They could have been some sort of support. They could have been some sort of help, Taurus. But no, this person was me enough, right? My issues, but you were going through some stuff. I don't know, it feels lousy. Very lousy. Anyway, Taurus, somebody who did not respect you in a time when you needed respect, and did not treat you kindly in a time when you needed care, Taurus. That person is watching you. That person, Taurus, you would not talk to that person again, Taurus. They had their chance. You had history with that person, but that person just did too much. But Taurus, that person is coming back. That Taurus is planning on how to come back. That person is planning on contacting you and seeing, Taurus, if they can resurrect this history with you, or if the door is truly shut to them. That's who's watching you, Taurus. I'm going to have to do the tinctures on that because I don't like that person, Taurus. And I feel that person's energy. That person did wrong, Taurus, and they thought they could get away with it. To Taurus, in that energy, it's like all they had to do really was just show care in some way. And that was too much for them, for whatever reason. That's lousy energy. I'm not going to say a lousy person, but that's lousy energy. Capricorn. Who's watching you, Capricorn? Let's go and see. 7 of Pentacles, Capricorn. Queen of Swords, Capricorn. Page of Cups, Capricorn. G, Capricorn. I almost want to say I have a cheapskate watching you, Capricorn. Capricorn. Capricorn, with this person, you may have not had a defined ending. You could have had an ending, but it could have not been defined. They could have chose just simply, Capricorn, to just go silent, go dark, ghost, drop off the face of the earth and be unavailable, unreachable, rather than make a firm ending or say a firm ending, something like that. Anyway, Capricorn, I'm not going to spend too much time on this one. I don't like the energy of that either. 7 of Pentacles clarified by Queen of Swords, Page of Cups, and the Lovers. Capricorn, I have somebody here who would like to extend a love offer to you. However, Capricorn, they're wondering, well, I wonder how much they are wondering with that Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, I'd say they have a pretty clear idea, at least 90% idea of what it is, Capricorn, that you would want, that you would require. And then with this little Page of Cups energy, it's like this person, Capricorn, doesn't want to put out that much effort unless they know it's a sure deal. But for them to put out a lot of effort for the love connection, the soul connection, this is the soulmate, Capricorn, for the connection with you without knowing if it's going to be successful or not. It's like a little bit like, oh, I don't want to make a fool out of myself or make a complete fool out of myself or show that I really care, when Capricorn does not. And Capricorn, I feel like as long as you feel this person is holding back and this person is evaluating you and not coming to you honestly, this person is playing games, you're not going to have it. I mean, you've already been through that, Capricorn. What do you need more games for? And you've already been through or have an idea of this person. Why would you repeat something that has already disappointed you? That's who's watching you, Capricorn. Somebody who definitely, there's a soulmate energy here. Unsuccessful connection of a soulmate energy here. And Capricorn, this person would like to rebuild, regain this connection, but this person is also unsure of how much work they want to put in to try and warm you up. So, as I said, not much time on that because I'm not crazy about that energy too. Capricorn, what do you think, Shushin? Shoo that person away. Shoo. Shoo. I could swear there was a puppy I met once whose name was Shoo. Of course, my calico, her name is Cherokee, and I call her Kwee. And then my Siamese, her name is Manus, Xiao Mei, and I call her Mei Mei. I'm all ready for the Chinese takeover. And then I have my cat Chibi Chi, and I call him Chi Chi. And then I have Kochi, and I call him, well, his full name is Kochi. Anyway, I don't know why I got Shoo. Oh, yes, we were shooing that other person away. So, Virgo, who is watching Virgo? Someone, Virgo, who you are not talking to, or they ghosted you, Virgo. Eight of Pentacles, Virgo energy, somebody. Virgo. The person who's watching you is someone who's not yet ready to deal with you, Virgo, and they'd rather put you on ice than deal with you. That's who's watching you. They'd rather work on their own selves, get their own stuff together. And for some reason, Virgo, they think they can take you out of the freezer when they're ready. Not sure where they came up with that brilliant idea, Virgo. Are you like a bagel, Virgo? Are you like some frozen piece of pie you can just put in the freezer? A loaf of bread. Let's see, Five of Pentacles, Virgo. Knight of Wands. Well, they think that when they come back, they will have so much enthusiasm, Virgo. Surely. Well, Virgo, they're going to go and give you lots of compliments. The person who's watching you is someone, as I said, who doesn't feel like they can deal with you right now. They are working on their own selves. They are leveling themselves up, Virgo. In some way, this person is leveling themselves up. Five of Pentacles means this person could even be broke. Virgo, this energy, especially with Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles that was here. In this energy, Virgo, the person very well could just be watching you and not dealing with you, because maybe if you went anywhere, Virgo, they would have you pay. They could. They could very well have you pay, and maybe, Virgo, they could have you drive. They could be like, car, money. But this person is definitely up-leveling themselves in some way. But they don't want you to know, Virgo. I think, actually, Virgo, this person is a little bit in a, not to be callous or anything, but in a pathetic state. At least they realize that's how it would appear to others who perhaps didn't know the full scope of their situation. This person also, too, is trying to protect their ego, Virgo. That's who's watching you. Someone who ghosted you, but I do think something is going on with this person. No joking aside, because they definitely are upscaling themselves, but what's this? Something else is going on with this person. Anyway, could it be their health? It's something. Something is going on with this person. Something embarrassing, something that would appear pathetic. Unless he's watching you. Anyway, Knight of Wands, a Fool, Page of Swords. So I have Aquarius, fire energy, take that as you will. Air energy, take that as you will. I actually read my Knight of Wands as primarily Sagittarius, but, it could be just a fire sign, earth sign. Aquarius, Taurus, and Virgo, Queen of Pentacles, that bottom of the deck energy. Somebody is not yet prepared to deal with you. They have some sort of mess going on. I don't know what that is, but they are upscaling themselves. Maybe it's not mess, but Five of Pentacles, I want to call it a mess. Virgo, the person who's watching you, as I said, as soon as they get over this, as soon as they upskill themselves, improve themselves, they're going to come to you, Virgo, with a lot of compliments, and they're going to be very, 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 very forward and very fast in wanting to get together and do things. Just as much as they're isolating you, Virgo, that will flip. but it will not flip, Virgo, until they solve the troubles that are affecting them, Virgo. That person's in a tight spot. Anyway, at least they perceive, Virgo. Maybe it's not as drastic as tight funds and whatnot, but they perceive themselves to be in a pathetic state, and they don't want you to see that. I think we have water and air left, right? They did fire, started with fire, right? And then we went to earth. Let's do water. Let's do Pisces. All right, Pisces. Who is watching Pisces? Page of Swords. Someone who wants to match you, Pisces. Word for word, action to action. Pisces, a person who's watching you literally is trying to, or is, well, it's like spying. You know, they want to be up on every move that you do or anticipate every move that you do kind of before you do it, Pisces. That's who's watching you. This person too, Pisces, let me say, in this energy, there is competition here, almost like they want to one level you up or one up you, whatever that phrase is. More than anything, Pisces, though, I just have someone who likes to watch your business. And they like to see how you operate, like to see where you're going to operate, likes to see how you operate. Pisces, you have like a nosy busybody who is in competition with you. And they like to know things about you. Creepy. Not to make it a creepy reading, but, you know, this is what I have, Pisces. I have someone who's watching you in that kind of energy. I don't even feel like with this Page of Swords, let me say this too, Pisces, with this Page of Swords energy, it isn't even like there's a young person watching you, but it feels like it's more, this is someone whose actual soul level is green. Like this person never, Pisces, bothered to mature up to, like their brain never got the correct folds in it, Pisces. Okay. This is not youth. This is immaturity and also a stunted growth, a stunted development growth. So this could be somebody, Pisces, who is very young. This also, Pisces, could be like an 80-year-old with a mentality of a 4-year-old. The whole thing is, you know, that this person. Oh, let me say another thing too about this person, Pisces. I think you know who this person is. I almost don't feel like spending a lot of time on this reading. The energy gets coming out like icky. Pisces, I think you know that this person, who this person is that's watching you. And I think that they've been watching you, Pisces, for long enough for you to be aware, oh yeah, that person watches me. Well, that person is still watching you, Pisces. So, as I said, doesn't matter the age, this person has a stunted development. The brain folds never actually got folded. It's probably like round as an apple, Pisces. Their brain doesn't even have slight veining like a cantaloupe. Their brain is like a honeydew melon. Pisces, that's who's watching you. This is definitely someone who I think you're aware of and you just kind of not pay attention. But Pisces, this person is paying attention to your daily schedule and what you're doing and what you're up to and things like that. This person is watching your actions, as I said, how you do it, where you do it, who you do it with, etc. So just in that in itself, Pisces is, you know, odd. Page of Swords gets Magician. Five of Cups. And I would say, Pisces, they wanted to be your friend, Pisces. They at least wanted to be friendly with you, Pisces. And Pisces, I think you were there like, well, what do we have? What basis do we have to be friends with? This is all really forward, one-sided, I-decided energy. But where exactly is the mutual connections? There is no mutual connections. To be like, people can be friends, sure. You want to be friends, okay. But there still has to be commonality points, right? Commonality of interest, of background, of beliefs, of action, of physical appearance, of demeanor, of pets, right? Of something, right? I mean, there has to be some sort of commonality here. And it feels like this person, as I said, their brain being round and unfolded like a honeydew melon. And then we're talking to Pisces, right? The visionary who can accomplish many. I could have many, 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 many thoughts, many, many ideas to go, constantly innovating. How can, a brain as smooth as a honeydew melon get along with the innovative spirit of Pisces, right? Anyway, Pisces, yeah, that person did try to make friendly overtures to you, but I feel like it was overtures that were just laughable, ridiculous, and all up in their head. If you ask me, this magician, 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups, under Page of Swords, this was all up in their head. And I wonder, well, just by you going off and doing your own thing and not allowing what they thought could happen or would happen didn't exactly happen. This is almost like, too, you see this person in Pisces and you're like, maybe you're the type, Pisces, that you don't even bother acknowledging. Or maybe, Pisces, you're that kind soul that would just sort of smile and nod and keep going. But in this energy, it feels like this is a person who you just go, I did not see that person. That person just faded in like the bush on the corner or the stop sign or that paper cup that no one picks up. Right? It's just there. Part of the scenery. Anyway, Pisces, that's who's watching you. I'm not really going to go into signs, although I do have strong Scorpio and Gemini energy, because it doesn't really feel like you would have any more needed connection. But just know that if this resonates, Pisces, as I said, I feel like this person that did try to establish a connection with you, or a friendship with you, is just completely laughable. Completely ridiculous, completely in their own head, completely nuts. Like, you'd sooner be friends, Pisces, with this potato. And you'd sooner, Pisces, talk to this potato, take the potato out and talk to it. And then if that person came up and be like, excuse me, I'm talking to my potato right now. I mean, you'd have more in common, Pisces, with the potato than you would with them. That's how I feel that person is just so unfolded brain, honeydew melon nuts. Honeydew melon smooth brain nuts. No brain folds at all. Something really stunted about that person. That's who's watching you. I am going to do the tinctures on that because that energy is really strong. So we have air and Scorpio and Cancer left. All right. Let's do Cancer. That's what my cat says. What, Coachy? My coachie wants to come out. One moment. Can you wait till I'm done? What, you want food or something? Let's stay there until I'm done. 4 cats with me not watching is mutiny. I'll come back or, look there. My closet will have stuff. The wall will have stuff. Things will be clawed. It'll be too much pandemonium if I have all 4 out when I'm talking to the wall, according to my cats. Be like, we need to bring her back to reality. Quick, give her some work to do. Look, I did this. Are you going to come and get it? Oh, no. And then I'm going to do this too. Are you going to come and get it? They do that to me. All right. So we're doing Cancer, right? Just wait, baby. I'm almost done. That's my little coachy, though. He has such a cute meow. The Siamese, it sounds like, well, that's a Siamese meow for you. But the little domestic cat's meows are so cute. They're like little bell sounds. I think that's a cute meow. Like, I could listen to that meow all day long. He tries to be cute, too. The other one just tries to get your attention. The Siamese, that gravelly, loud meow. It's a whole different intention. Anyway, enough about my cat's meows, which I'm sure if you've listened to even one Mystic Moon reading, you've heard probably at least 3 types of meows. But I like my Mogi's meows because they're cute and they're high pitched and I think they sound cute. Anyway, let's go into Cancer. Who is watching Cancer? Cancer, someone who's working their way towards you in love. I say love because it's a Page of Cups, and maybe if you watch my readings, I am never really fond of Page energy because it's so delicate. They initiate, but they get crushed so easily. They're so fragile. You have to baby them. Like, do you like me? I like you too. And then they go, oh, if they take 1 step forward, Cancer, you need to take 2 steps towards them, or they'll be like, oh, you don't like me, and they run away, right? But they use all the baby talk, and I don't know, that's the kind of energy that I get. I get chirpy canary energy from Page of Cups specifically. You need to be very delicate with a Page of Cups. And it's not even to Cancer, let me say this too, it's not even like they're going to be delicate with you. It's like they put out the overtures, but this person is going to want more care on their end from you. That's the thing that gets me sometimes about Page energy. Whatever a Page puts out in general, it's like you have to put out twice in order to go and have this energy mature or turn into something stable. So that's why I'm never really fond of Page energy. But anyway, you have a little chirpy, do you like me? Maybe it's even, do you love me? Could you love me? I don't know, right? Use the W's over the L's. Cancer, this person who's watching you contemplating a love offer, it's taken them a long time to do so, Cancer. In fact, this energy is a little jarring. I almost wonder, Cancer, if there's more than one person, like a queue. Like, have you been going around just attracting, Cancer, all these people who have slept on your connection, or they just move in really odd ways? Because I'm getting some weird stop, start, halt, and a whole bunch of self-criticism here. And I feel like some of this is rightly so. which is why I'm wondering if it's a couple different people. This is too kind of sporadic Cancer for it to be just one person. All right, Cancer. Well, who's watching you essentially is someone you're getting a love offer. That's who's watching you. As I said, it kind of feels like you have a couple people watching you, but oh my goodness, Cancer, they have like self-esteem problems plus. And Cancer, I feel like some of them kind of deserve to have those self-esteem issues. Like maybe one looks nice, Cancer, especially with that Lovers and Ace of Wands. Maybe like one looks nice, but I don't know, has the brain of a honeydew melon, and then the other ones could just look like trolls. You know what I mean? Like if we look like underwater, you know, those 1940s and 1950s like beach movies where they have the underground sea monster or whatever they're called. I haven't really watched those B movies, those B horror movies, but you know, the underground, the creature from the deep lagoon type things. You know, they have like the gills on the face and the webbed hands, and maybe when they smile, they got like a whole bunch of gnarled teeth. Yeah. Yeah. And it's not like this person looks like the swamp creature or the creature from the Black Lagoon and is a golden heart or anything, which, you know, I am a vain creature. So even if they did have a golden heart, you know, there's not much to ask for, the outside matching the inside. But no, Cancer, you have a love offer coming in. It feels like these people have flaws. Flaws. Don't mean to laugh. I'm just like amazed at just the energy there with that 6 of Cups, 9 of Wands, and then the Ace of Wands and the Lovers. Yeah, these people, Cancer, it's like they got issues. And yet they're still there watching you, wanting to extend an offer of love. Okay. Cancer, let's go and see if we narrow down this energy with the Page of Cups when I start clarifying. But overall, that's what I feel who's watching you. You have some interesting characters. As I said, I feel some look nice, some look very nice, but inside they're all messed up. And I feel like some look like creatures that belong in underneath the water in the swamp where the algae on the top looks pretty. And then when they come up out of the swamp, out of the algae, and they actually reveal themselves, you like scream, ah, like that, right? Yeah. Like stay hidden, stay down. I know there are creatures in the lagoon. I know that there's like, you know, tales from the crypt and all those other sorts of things, but they can remain where they are, right? We're not, what do they call those people that chase the legends? What are they called? Does anybody know what they're called? I forgot the name right now. The people that study the creatures of legends. The name just escapes me. But basically it feels like in that energy, Cancer, you go walking and all those creatures, Mothman, creature from the Black Lagoon, zombies, Bigfoot, leprechauns, you know, people can help me out here. Sirens, I mean, whatever, right? They all, harpies, they all are coming out. Bone eaters. They're all like, oh, Cancer's here. Let me go and say, or I'd like to say hi to Cancer. I'd like to get to know Cancer. Anyway, yeah, this is what I feel from that. There's like a whole parade of things, and we want them to remain in their respective domains, right? Again, the swamp creature can remain in the swamp, the bone eater can remain in the crypt, and the harpy can remain in the sky. The siren, wherever the siren lives, in the water or, you know, on an island, can remain on the island, right? All right. Page of Cups for who is watching, Cancer. Okay, I have a King of Pentacles. Oh, but why do I have a King of Pentacles still with a Nine of Swords, Cancer? Why do I have a Five of Cups underneath that, Cancer? Why do I have an Eight of Wands underneath that, Cancer? Why do I have the Hermit, Cancer? I was like, oh, King of Pentacles, that's not bad. That's not swamp creature-ish, but that person messed up big time, Cancer. Not going to dig into that, but this is an afflicted King of Pentacles, unfortunately, a person who's now ready to shape up, Cancer. That's who's watching you. They're going, oh, I can't believe I blah, 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 messed up that with Cancer, and Cancer thinks I am pond scum. I guess I should have said signs that I saw back then, but we'll get to it. Well, I did see, what did I see? I saw Aquarius, I saw Gemini, I saw Aries, I saw Gemini, I saw Capricorn, etc. Right? Ooh, but Cancer, the energy that I'm getting right now, who's watching you is someone who believes that you two are soulmates. And they did the big wrong, Cancer. I'm not even going to go and check to see what the big wrong is, but they did the big wrong. Five of Cups, Nine of Swords, Six of Swords, Nine of Swords energy. This person, Cancer, did the big wrong. I do think this person looks good. They look decent. Okay, they don't look like swamp creature. So at least know that you're not going to have someone who will horrify both your eyes and your soul, right? At least your eyes will be spared, Cancer. Anyway, Cancer, that's who's watching you. Somebody who does see you as soulmate, life partner. They realize that is staring them in the face. And Cancer, they want to come forward with a love offer. Cancer, they did the big wrong. I don't know what kind of big wrong that is, but that looks like pretty nasty big wrong. But at least, Cancer, this person is easy on the eyes. You know, I try and find the golden lining. The golden lining is this person should look good. I see I have a message held for review. I don't know what that is. Maybe I'll look at it later after I finish the reading for Pisces, Scorpio, and the air signs. Oh, I didn't say this, the energy, did I? Well, Cancer, does it matter? They said essentially you have somebody who did the big wrong to you. And as I said, you have a couple people watching, a couple sets. Some that look good, some that don't. And the one that looks good, or the ones that look good, they are, they got stuff inside them. And they've been facing that stuff, Cancer. I don't know, Cancer. It's mucky. Mucky, but that's who's watching you, somebody who sees you like that. Anyway, at least as I said, it's not something that's hard on the eyes. Okay, let's go into Scorpio. Scorpio, I am going to do the tinctures one more time because I just got a whole parade of stuff. Scorpio, what kind of energy will you give me of who is watching you? Scorpio, I want to go and get the energy of who you need to know, who would behoove you to know who's watching you. That's the whole point of these readings. Because I feel like all of us are being watched by many different people. We're being watched by random people through all the cameras that are at toll gates and stoplights and stores that we shop at and where we work and lobbies and et cetera, even homes, right? When we go in, we could walk by somebody's property and they have lights, they have cameras around their driveway, right? I mean, there's so many, when we go and visit a friend's house, there's the ring, you know, the little camera on the doorbell, etc. And then there are the people who watch us and they're part of our friends, they're part of our family, they're part of our neighbors, they're part of our coworkers, and so forth, right? It just continues and continues and continues and continues. So there's many people, even if you may not be watching anyone, you may be there with your life, living it, and evolving it, shaping it, molding it, thinking about too where you are right now and where you want to go. I mean, when you're in that sort of mindset, Scorpio and everyone else, you don't really have the mindset to go and like gawk at everything around you, right? So as I said, this is just who do you need to be aware of, or be perhaps like in Pisces' case, be reminded of who is watching you. Just to keep an eye on that so that you won't be caught unaware. That's all. So that you can be aware, be informed. That's all. Let's go and see Scorpio. Scorpio, who is watching Scorpio? Scorpio. Oh, I wanted this card right there. What is it, Scorpio? Someone who's ready to do right by you, Scorpio. Someone who you haven't met yet, but is meant to do right by you. This is fresh energy, Scorpio. Pretty nice energy too, Scorpio. Look at that. Justice, Wheel of Fortune, Chariot, and Ace of Wands. I like it, Scorpio. This is like fate giving you a gift, Scorpio. I really like that energy, Scorpio. What is this justice? Justice for Scorpio. That could be a slogan. Queen of Wands. That wand to fall out, Scorpio, really badly, but I'm not going to take it. 5 of Swords. Okay, so we are dealing with the energy of who's watching you, so a 5 of Swords is permissible. I would say it is permissible, even though I'm not quite crazy about the way the 5 of Swords is paired with a Queen of Wands. Scorpio, it's almost like someone seeing you for the talent you have, Scorpio, or the future path, Scorpio, that you're going on, the direction you're going on, Scorpio, and they're like, that looks pretty good. When they could do it themselves, Scorpio, but they want to kind of, Scorpio, sometimes in the city, when there are the skateboarders and they hold on to the backs of buses and cars and then they let go. Have you ever seen that, Scorpio? Now, this isn't the energy of what was really popular during COVID and maybe have died off, no pun intended, recently. But in New York City, people were jumping on top of subway cars. I think they still kind of do it, but they've also been getting kind of killed, like as they do it. But they still were doing it. Now, it isn't as crazy as that energy, but I feel like, Scorpio, I have somebody here who's watching you, and this is the energy of somebody, a skateboarder. Skateboarders who hold on to the backs of buses or cars, and then they let go. It feels like that kind of energy. Oh, but let me say, Scorpio, too. This person doesn't look like they're going to let you go. But they have the energy of a skateboarder holding on to your bumper to go a lot faster than they would ever go by themselves. Ace of Wands, strong Aries, Scorpio. Well, Scorpio, as I said, 5 of Swords in a who's watching you reading is not bad energy. It's not. Oh, did I say Aquarius? Aries, Aquarius, Libra. Primary energies here, Scorpio. And Scorpio, someone's working to make a meeting for you. Somebody does want some sort of partnership. Is it marriage partnership? Is it soulmate partnership? I don't really care, Scorpio, if this is soulmate, marriage, love energy or not with commitment, because, Scorpio, ultimately what I have here is somebody who admires you. As I said, you do have good energy overall. The basis of this reading is good energy overall. I have somebody who admires you a lot. I just think they also kind of want to hold on to your bumper while they're on the skateboard and get a boost in speed that they would not or could not accomplish on their own. Maybe too, Scorpio, they would think it's a lot more fun for them rather than to work on accomplishing what you've accomplished on their own. They would think it's a lot more fun to do that together with you. You know, it's funny, interesting here too that we have justice, and justice is one of the themes with justice, right? Same thing with Six of Pentacles and other Libra energy, even the Two of Swords. You know, the balance, like what's on one side and what's on the other side, what is given and what is taken, what is shared, what is grown, what is for the best. Why is it for the best? You know, all those sorts of energies are in justice. And, you know, Scorpio, I just feel like I have somebody here who does, first of all, they really do admire you. And I think in the terms of admiring Scorpio, you are like a spotlight, especially in that bottom of the deck energy here with justice. No, you definitely are very, very impressive, very, very unique, very, very irreplaceable to the person who is watching you. But there is a but. It's not even like what they'll add and what they'll give, or what they'll take and what they'll give. It's not even like that. But it's like your brilliant Scorpio, and then your brilliance, and then this person's there going, our combined initiative. That's a thing that's weird. It's like one side of this is your greatness, and the other side is like you guys together. Which theoretically, Scorpio, I'm just saying this too because I'm not getting any soulmate energy. I'm not really pulling that deeply into it. Well, I mean, I get like there's like the whiffs, right? Two of Cups, Four of Wands. Very strong energy there, but they're like whiffs, right? The initiation of the possibility of what could be. Very strong possibility here. But it also feels, Scorpio, let me just go and say this. And I will say too, I do think this person is going to be someone who you'd want to go and entertain, right? This person is someone who I think has a lot of energy that you would find nice and invigorating. But let me just say this too, Scorpio, and the person that's watching you and the person who will come forward, they definitely will come forward in this energy. I feel, Scorpio, you could accomplish what this person, or you could have what this person offers with other people, and those people would not just be what you bring to the table and what you build, what you guys would build together. It feels like, you know, again, it's like double work. That's what I'm getting at, Scorpio. It feels like you are going to be doing double work. You have one foot in one side, and then you have a foot and a hand in the other with their foot in the hand. And that's what I think, Scorpio, this person that is very attractive, I think would make a point to be very fun, admires you tremendously, Scorpio. But I wonder, Scorpio, especially in this initial energy, I think you, Scorpio, would radiate with, there's a lot of people out there, Scorpio, for you to radiate with, and I think you could find someone who would spread this around a little bit more evenly. Just think about it, Scorpio, because this is someone who's watching you. This is someone who you're going to find attractive. But I feel, Scorpio, it's almost like I want to say you could do better. I know the long-winded way of saying it. But I definitely think you could find someone who you're putting a foot in, and Scorpio, that other person is putting their foot, their hand, and their leg in. Not just you basically holding both sides. All right, air signs. Since I got such strong Libra, shall we start off with Libra? Shall we do that? Who's watching Libra? Libra, I'm going to go and do the tinctures on this. All right, Libra. I do feel very big admiration, though, Scorpio, for the person watching you. Person is your fan. Okay, Libra. Person's like your super fan, Scorpio. Anyway, enough of that. Person probably has a fan club for you, Scorpio. Scorpio, the person probably has a closet. And in that closet, they have pictures. Pictures of you in the closet. Or maybe they pull out their drawer, like their sock drawer, and there's pictures of you pasted inside the drawer. Anyway, yeah, the person's kind of like, deeply into you, like that kind of level. Like Scorpio, if you were a foreign celebrity and that person spoke your language fluently, they would translate every single appearance you made in media and put subtitles on it so everyone could know what you said and what you did. Okay, like they have that kind of devotion. Anyway, it's funny. Now let's go on to Libra. Give me a moment, Libra. Because I still feel that Scorpio energy. Because that is some big admiration. Let's give me a second. All right, Libra. Who is watching Libra? Three of Swords is Libra energy. Two of Swords is Libra energy. Someone, Libra, who knew or who knows what it's like to be your friend, Libra. Could it be an earth sign, Libra, or someone with strong earth placements? I have Capricorn, I have Taurus right next to strong Libra energy. But it feels like, Libra, this person had a taste of what it was like either to work with you or be in your circle, be around you, know, Libra, what you were up to. More than anything, Libra, this person had a front row seat or was by your side of what you were up to. So whether that was friendship, whether that was work, whether that was family, I don't know. But this person, Libra, this person knew stuff about you because they were right by you. And they liked it. They liked the information, Libra, of what you were doing and how you were doing it. I'm going to fold that all in. Anyway, as I was saying, Libra, with that Three of Swords there, well, you are not sharing anymore, Libra, what you're up to. And Libra, this person is not by your side. This person, Libra, is not allowed to be by your side. And that frustrates them, Libra. Because for some odd reason, Libra, this person really got a kick or a sense of something, a sense of self, knowing your business. Isn't that interesting, Libra? When people, because they know one facet of your life or one facet of your life at a certain time, they're there like, I know you. When it could just be that time period, it's just that that phase? I mean, do they really know you? Can you really say that you know anyone unless you actually have been there through the trenches with them as they have evolved? Right? Because we are all changing, even if some of us change in the opposite direction where our brains become like honeydew melons and we lose all our wrinkles in our brains, right? All the brains become foldless, wrinkleless, like that person watching Pisces. It still is an evolution. It still is a change. It still is, I'm not going to say growth, but there is a change. This person, Libra, knew you at one point. You had them by your side, and they also thought because of that, Libra, that they knew you when all they just knew was a phase. Like, you know how when you see those timelines, for instance, it could be like when a company started or when they talk about I don't know how old the earth is, one of those like scientific infographic type of things, or how much rain happened in an area. And they have those little timelines with the little years, and maybe they have some pictures or illustrations underneath of it. Well, that person, Libra, knew you just during like one little marker or one segment. And because of that one segment, Libra, that they were allowed to be by your side, they said, "Oh, I know Libra." And that fed into their identity. Libra, I kind of feel I don't need to go and clarify anymore, but I will. Let's go and get a little bit more information here. Because I had somebody basically, Libra. Well, let's see why this came up. We'll see why the Two of Swords came up. Because I feel, Libra, you have no interest in this person at all. This person that was like a leech on the information they learned about you. Libra, this person could very well approach you with some sort of offer of collaboration. And Libra, maybe because they think they know you, or maybe because they know or heard of what you might be looking for or might need. They think they can go and get your attention, Libra. That's what I have, Libra. Libra, I have somebody here who looks like they're going to offer help. They're going to offer something to you that they think is going to be enticing to you. Maybe it will be, Libra, 10 of Cups, Knight of Cups, 6 of Wands, 5 of Wands, Lovers. I don't really feel this is so much, like it can go in either direction, Libra. As I said, this is someone who just basically was by your side for a period of time. Could be work, could be family, could be friendship, could be love. They were by your side. That's all I can say with that. And that's all I'm going to say for a high level. But Libra, what I have here, King of Pentacles, this person's going to offer some sort of aid, some sort of advice, or perhaps some actual physical resources to you. Maybe Libra, they've heard, or maybe Libra, they just know of what they could offer you to go and get you to be more receptive. Libra, so much Libra energy. Ace of Swords, Two of Swords. I read my queens as cardinals. And I swear my Queen of Swords feels like Libra all the way. She always does. So yeah, I have strong Libra energy here. And I really feel King of Pentacles, Page of Wands is someone who's going to come and offer you their resources. They're going to offer you their resources based on what they think is going to make you move. Libra, someone is going to offer you something, possibly something that you really do need, possibly something that will just help. But I would watch that, Libra, because essentially what they want to do is open up the door again to knowing what you're up to, what you're doing. They want to feed off of your information and your growth as a person. So Libra, if you have to go and accept that offer, that aid, if you feed that person any information, Libra, feed them another story, Libra. Don't feed them your story. In fact, Libra, you can tell this person anything. Once, Libra, somebody asked me what kind of race I was. And I thought that was so insulting, Libra. And then I told them that I was a Saiyan, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, that anime, the the race of Saiyans that was like Goku and Vegeta and some of the other ones. Yeah, I told him that I was a Saiyan and he believed it. And then he went around. He was this adult, actually. The adult asked me that when I was a kid, when I was a teenager. Maybe I was 12. 13. And then I continued telling people I was a Saiyan, and so many people believed it. I was like, hey, that's not really any of your business, is it? What race am I? What ethnic background am I? I'm a Saiyan. So, Libra, yeah, feed them false information if you have to feed them anything. Feed them a grand story, Libra. So many grand stories out there, but don't feed them yours. So, let's go on to the next sign. Should we do Gemini? Let's do Gemini. We'll do Aquarius for the last. Gemini, what message do I have for you? Who is watching Gemini? This feels like soulmate-ish. Every day, Gemini. There is a realization, Gemini, that no one else quite compares. Someone, Gemini, screwed up something very, very precious. They screwed up a precious connection, a precious relationship, a precious energy exchange. And I do recall someone saying something like, people were like buses or something. A new one comes around every time, but the energy that you have with certain people, that is not something that is replicated. Not even with nasty people. I mean, there's types and there's waves. But the people that are truly effortlessly matching, that's a rarity. And that's a gift. This person realizes they had a gift and they thought little of it, Gemini. That's who's watching. Three of Swords. I have Page of Pentacles. I have High Priestess. Gemini, I almost wonder in this energy, Three of Swords clarified by a Page of Pentacles, High Priestess, and the Empress. Gemini, this person, this past person who energy they, or relationship with you, they squandered, they thought too little of. Have you actually told them yourself, Gemini, that it was like, what did I see in you? I'll do much better. This is actually healthy for me. It hurts, but it's ultimately for the best. It feels like, Gemini, in your energy, you realize that there's a wider venue for you to shine and also for you to put your attention on. And this person, Gemini, who's watching you knows that. First of all, Gemini, they know how inadequate they are to you. Still doesn't keep them, Gemini, from wanting to see again. If you can't make things work, this person is going to try and make things work. I think too, Gemini, they want to try and make things work before while the wound of separation and of heartache is still fresh. Easier to try and get back together if both of you are sad than you have healed and gone, I can do much better. I deserve much better. Gemini, the person who's watching you is going to reapproach you again, and they're going to want to do that before you realize how much better you can do. Because Gemini, they know you can do 1,000,000,000 times better. And they want to come and get you while this is still fresh, while they think they still have a chance. That's who's watching you. And finally, Aquarius. Who's watching Aquarius? Who is watching Aquarius? Aquarius, is this someone who is quietly making their way through the world solo, lonely, cold, travel worn, and possibly hungry? Could be. Aquarius, is this someone who is doing that? Are they making their way in a specific direction? Such nomad energy, Aquarius. You know, for nomad energy, Aquarius, that person actually really does like the soft life. They like to have things in comfort, Aquarius. For all of their pick up and go, all I need is a bag of crackers and, I don't know, a pillow. Oh, no, excuse me. Maybe it's just like a bag of crackers or whatever they call those ration foods, like the space biscuits or whatever, and a pair of those foot cushion things you put in your soul. I forgot what they're called, but those Dr. Scholl foot cushion things. Like, it's like Aquarius, a person who's watching you likes to imagine themselves that they don't need much. And the main thing is like to explore and be unfettered and to, I don't know, see the world, learn more, learn by experiencing, blah, blah, blah. Aquarius, in actuality, this person really is a stickler for routine, Aquarius, and this person likes comfort. That's essentially what this person likes. Anyway, 6 of Cups was our main energy, right? It was an 8 of Cups. Was it so, Aquarius? I kind of forget. But anyway, we'll go with 6 of Cups. 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords is Aquarius energy, obviously. If you watch tarot and you're on this channel, I'm sure you know that. 2 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. Look at them counting. Count, 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 Aquarius. This person very much does like comfort, Aquarius. This person is watching you, Aquarius. Are they watching you, Aquarius? Amass your community, amass your skills, amass your wealth, amass your standing. They're watching you definitely doing something, and they are counting. Look at that. Count, count, count. They're watching you build, Aquarius. They go, oh, yes, build, Aquarius, to make things comfortable. Well, is it really comfortable? 6 of Swords under a 10 of Wands. This is hard for this person to move. 4 Pentacles, 10 of Wands under a 6 of Swords. Aquarius, the person who's watching you wants essentially to engage, but it's hard for them to move. I think Aquarius, it's hard for them to move because of initial energy with the Eight of Cups. This person had such high and lofty goals and blah, blah, blah. And then essentially, right, Eight of Cups, they still like are not by you, right? They're watching you. And I think this person, Aquarius, feels like now they have to have something to show, something to share. Like, okay, so you went off and did blah, 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 but what exactly do you have to show for it? They don't have anything quite yet to show for it, Aquarius. That's who's watching you. They're also watching you, Aquarius, to see what you have to show. And as I said, Aquarius, this person is counting what you have, counting what they have, counting what you've done. And Aquarius, ultimately, this person knows that in order to come back to you, oh, they got some stuff to do, or they have some things to say, or they just... It's like Aquarius, this person willingly went down into a deep ravine. They willingly went down into some snake pit. And they realize they have to crawl back up out of that snake pit and tell you why they went into the snake pit in the first place in order to move forward with you in any way. And until then, Scorpio, this person is going to watch and count. Let me say too, Scorpio in this energy. Oh, no, Scorpio. Excuse me, not Scorpio. Aquarius. Aquarius in this energy. I know it's been like a long time that I've been doing this reading. Aquarius in this energy. It's not particularly fast energy, but it's building. Aquarius, someone who you haven't seen for a while is coming back to you. They're taking their sweet time about coming back to you, Aquarius. Because they know when they come back, Aquarius, they're going to have some work to do. They're going to have to face some things too, or release some things. They're going to have to do some unpleasant work. It feels like this Ten of Wands isn't so much actual labor or things they have to give, but it's more like ego. This Ten of Wands is like admitting that what they... or admitting the whole reason why they left was because of a small and fragile ego. They were small fries, Aquarius. They don't like to admit that. That's who's watching you. This person is working their way towards you. Not particularly fast, not particularly slow, but it feels like a while yet until they actually speak to you. But that's who's watching you, someone who has no intention of, definitely has the intention of reconnecting, but not anytime soon. All right, shall I check out what this message that got flagged was? Okay, well, I guess that's why. I don't really understand, Kelly Jane, what that was. So, Kathy, I can find out for you if you want to go and donate. If you put a donation in, I'll be more than happy to do a personal pull for you. You can look in the description of the video, and you can do either Cash App or buy me a coffee. And I can do either a small pull for you, depending on the donation, or we can go a little further into more detail. Let me know, Kathy, if you would like to donate. Otherwise, I would invite you to check out either by your sun, could be by your Venus in 7th house energy. You can check out some of the collective readings I've done for February. I'm almost done with all the signs for love readings. But I put those out for the collective, for those, for whatever reasons, aren't able to donate. But for personal pulls, I ask for a donation to show the appreciation of me spending my time and energy to answer a question that would benefit you. Otherwise, I do put out lots of readings that benefit, at least a collective. It has to benefit more than one person. And plus, think about it, Kathy. You can go and by doing that, I can either buy some kitty litter. I have 4 cats. I could buy some cat food. I have 4 cats. Or I can buy a treat for myself, like caffeinated black tea and cashews, which will keep me all nicely caffeinated and won't have me mixing up the signs like the way I did with Scorpio and calling Aquarius Scorpio. This is a sign that I need more caffeine. Anyway, if anybody else would like a reading, as I said, I'm more than happy to go and pull. Small pulls, longer pulls, I leave that up to you. And I also do invite you, if anybody has any questions of who is watching them, if you want to leave it general and just see who comes up, if you want to see a specific person, if they are watching you, I am more than happy to do so. But I do ask for a donation. But as I mentioned, I personally have been feeling someone in my energy, which is why I find these readings too very nice. It's nice to go and bring in other collective energies in, because I feel things so deeply that I spend a lot of time blocking things out. I'm like, oh, I don't want to feel that. I don't want to focus on that. I feel that. No, thank you. So it's nice to direct my energy out to the collectives and other people, because then that also helps dilute other energy. It's like the idea of, if somebody is outside a window on the ground floor, and then there are 2 people, and there are 3 people, and there are 4 people, and there are 5 people, and there's a whole crowd of people outside on that window, and they're like looking at you, or sometimes looking at you, or talking to you, or gesturing to you. That's kind of how I feel. And then when I go and I open up the door to the general readings, it's like all the noise that I personally feel outside, where the windows are, where they're standing in front of the windows outside, that becomes diffused, that becomes blocked out, because I'm bringing in other energy. And then that energy I swirl around in, and then I send out again. It's like cleaning house. I like that. As I said, it diffuses the energy of what is around me. I'm also the type that I could wear glasses, but I don't wear glasses because I like the fact that I can't see things too clearly. So it's like I go outside, I do my thing. If I recognize someone, well, I don't really recognize people because I don't see that well. And that's fine with me. It's like, just a person over there, a person over there, a person over there. I don't need to see the details. I spend a lot of time blocking things out. In general, I see things too. Besides feeling, I actually see some really weird things a lot. Trying to think if I saw something weird a little while ago. I think I did, but I didn't really pay attention. Anyway. Yeah, if anybody has a reading, I could hang out for maybe 20 minutes, but I'll probably be out doing other things around the table. I'm in the middle of making a cat bag. It's going to be a cat backpack. I have a model that I'm using as my basic idea. This is a bag I actually went to school with in college. And then I took it when I used to go and travel on red-eye flights for work. I used to put all my things in here. But anyway, my idea is I'm going to take the basic idea of this. I'm going to change the shape a little bit. But I'm going to make a cat bag out of it. I'm going to put netting down here so that you roll it down. And then there's going to be an air vent here. I'm going to make like a little denim grid in there for air. I'm going to put some pockets. So in case I just want to go out with my cat, but let's say I want to stop at the store and buy something, or if I want to take a sketch pad or something, I'll put some pockets in it. I might make this a little wider. I don't know. I have small cats and I have large cats. And I'm not going to have the zipper extend too far down. But I'm actually making it out of denim too. I have all these denim scraps. And I patchwork it together so you can't quite tell of what it came from. But that's my project. That's what I'm working on tonight. I may be back with another reading. But as I said, if anybody has any personal readings, I am available. I do welcome it. Don't you want to know who's watching you? Why not? It could be fun. It could be fun. See who is watching you. What do they plan on doing? Who is it that watches you? You decide if you want to go and give that person a chance. What kind of traits that person may have. How they regard you. All those things can be inferred with a few cards and explored with a few more. You can say, Yeah, Is that someone who I want to see again? Or if I'm not seeing that person again, what was that mess they came from? I don't know, things to consider. And you can go and say, oh, if that's the energy that's coming towards me, let me either welcome it or let me go and light some sage and some Palo Santo and leave some cupcakes outside for the groundhog and, send that person back. Because I'm not interested, right? You can see who's in your energy. I'm actually glad that I got that in my energy and not some of the other things that I could have gotten in my energy. Anyway, do consider it. I am quite confident on my readings about people. Especially if they themselves have come to a decision. If it's still fluctuating, I'll pick that up. But if there's tendencies towards something concrete, I'll definitely see that and get that. That reminds me, I want to do a boxing video this weekend, or for this weekend. Check out my boxing videos if you're interested. Probably nobody here has necessarily a reason to see, should I compare this person or compare that person? But if you want to see an example of how I predict outcomes of successes in cases of boxing and why, check out a boxing video. See a little bit of my methodology there. But that's more long-winded, right? Because it's like an arena and it's in the future and both of them are going for the same thing, theoretically, as long as it's not fixed. But you can even tell when it's fixed, too. Anyways, I said many, many things to be picked up and to be shown. It's almost too much to be found. But just enough. Anyway, think about it. I will be around for a little bit longer. I might be back with some other reading too. Maybe around midnight of mysteries and unraveling mysteries. Anyway, leave a comment if you would like a reading. I'll leave it up for about 10 more minutes.